Cracking down on school violence. It's the goal of local police expanding a program to pay a visit to homes. It's called Prevention Before Apprehension. But some people have asked, are home visits by police helpful or harmful? Fox 5's Maddie White learned more about the program from the CCSD Police Department.
Their community members have expressed mixed reaction about CCSD Police's home visit program since the Board of Trustees passed its expansion last week. So I took some of your questions to the CCSD Police Department. Here's what I found out.
Everyone knows that early intervention is key.
CCSD trustees gave the green light Thursday in a 4-3 vote to accept federal funding, allowing a pre-existing CCSD police program called Prevention Before Apprehension to expand.
This makes it a lot easier for our officers to go out in the field and make these contacts.
It's existed since 2019, but in a very limited capacity. But now it'll extend to 2026 and will allow officers to visit homes in after-school hours. Here's how families are selected for it.
1, they can come in and ask for help. 2, they can be referred to us via the dean's office, the assistant principal's office. I think they call the deans now, they're called student success coordinators, but also the school counselors and the school social workers can either, notice something about the kid, have a conversation with the kid that kind of leads them to believe that the child may be involved in gang activity in some manner, and then they refer them on to us.
It's a home visit program intended to squash school violence.
We're here to help. We're here to see what needs you have.
2 officers and a social worker arrive as a team in unmarked cars and plain clothing, according to police.
A lot of times it's education on our part, teaching the parents, hey, this is what your child's involved in, this is what they're doing.
But not everyone appreciates this idea. Some say they believe it violates the 4th Amendment of the Constitution, the right of the people to be secure in their houses against unreasonable searches and seizures.
All of this is going to be able to do is just continue to be intentional and strategic in oppressing Black and brown youth.
Funding should not be used on CCSD police, but rather on mental health professionals.
Home visits not only puts students' constitutional rights in the 4th Amendment under a dangerous attack, but puts minority students at risk of oppression.
Criticism citing unfair targeting of minorities is something I asked Lieutenant Zink about.
We're there for intervention, not for detention. I mean, if you wanted to phrase it that way. That's why we knock on the door, and if a parent opens the door and they're like, no, I'm not interested, go away, we're going to go away.
It's completely a consensual thing where if they want to invite us in their home, if they want to just remain on the patio, if they want to talk to us in the driveway, or if they say, hey, we don't have time, I'm sorry.
The opportunity that it allows us to provide service to the community far outweighs the revenue that would be brought in from somebody speeding or, playing their music too loud.
Still, Fox 5 continues to wait on historical data showing any possible citations or arrests that inadvertently may have resulted from a family visit so far. Fox 5 will continue to keep asking for those numbers in our School Watch coverage. It's also worth mentioning that I asked whether the officers will have weapons on them when they arrive at these homes. Zink tells me they will. Also, I asked if it would be announced before they just arrived that they were coming, and that's something Zink said he's not sure about, but he's looking into, so we will bring you that answer as we learn it. I'm Maddie White, Fox 5 News, local, Las Vegas.